Hi, I'm Alan Coffey and I'm driven to know. Today we're taking a break from serious topics and we're going to talk some more about the joys of being bald. In the middle of August 2019, I shaved my head because I was losing my hair and I was tired of trying to manage it. At the time, I found it empowering and freeing. Now, over a year later, I still find it both empowering and freeing. It is literally the best haircut I've ever had. With an electric razor, like this one here, I can take care of my hair. I don't have to go to the barber anymore. I'm totally DIY, do it yourself. It's a no fuss, no muss, and highly appropriate for every occasion. I did a wedding here, several months ago, back in February. It was perfectly okay there. When I was working at the library, it was perfectly okay there. That doesn't get in my way when I'm doing stuff. Now, since I'm already known for wearing a hat, it makes wearing a hat so much easier with no hair to worry about. You know, sometimes you take your hat off and you have hat head. No hat head here. Take it off and the hat hair does not exist. I wish I'd done it years ago. And every day I find even more reasons to like it. It's so much easier to keep clean. I don't have to worry about my hair getting greasy and all that. I just want to run a wash rag over my head and my head is clean. It's good. It looks great. It always looks neat and clean. And it's way cooler in the summertime. Now, if I cooler in the summertime, I mean way cooler in the summertime. The sweat evaporates off of it better. Although there are times when there's a whole lot of sweat that it does not evaporate as well and it runs down in your face. But you can usually take a do-rag or something like that and take care of that problem. And that's just one small disadvantage. But there are some other disadvantages to rocking the bald, finding the joys of the bald. One of them is it can be rather cold in the wintertime. I discovered this past winter. We don't keep our house very warm because it's expensive to do that. We usually keep it around 60 degrees inside, so you have to wear a couple layers of clothes to be fairly comfortable. And I found I had to wear a stocking cap on my head to keep my head warm and keep myself warm otherwise. And I can't let it go too long without shaving it, or it gets difficult to bring it back to heal again. For instance, if I let it go every other day, that's fine. If I let it go for 2 days in a row, it gets a little problematic. And if I let it go longer than that, well, then I have to get out an actual manual razor blade and shave my head. But even so, overall, the pros far outweigh the cons of rocking the bald. That's why I'm experiencing the joys of the bald. That's why I wanted to share with you about the bald. And I would encourage you, if your hair is getting thin and you're having a hard time trying to figure out what you're going to do with it, am I going to comb it to the left? Am I going to comb it to the right? Am I going to try and make it look like I've got less baldness and more hair by all sorts of different means, toupees, hair weaves, all that sort of thing? If you just are tired of doing that, just cut it all off. You won't regret it. It looks manly, I'm told. My wife loves it. She thinks it's the best look I've ever had. And I've had several other people compliment me on how my bald head looks. So, take time to enjoy the bald. If that's something you need to do, don't worry. Don't be afraid. Even if you don't like it, it'll grow back. I promise. It will grow back. So, if you've been too shy, let me tell you, don't be shy anymore. You can rock the bald. You can experience the joys of the bald. You just have to go and get the bald. go to a barber and have him cut it all off, and then get one of these razors like this where you can, take care of it yourself. Or if you just like going to the barber every 2 or 3 days, go see the barber. But I guarantee you, once you rock the ball and ditch the comb over or the weave or whatever device you're using to keep your hair appearing to be thicker and more prevalent than it really is, once you rock the bald, you will experience the joys of the bald. And once you do, you'll never go back to thin hair again. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If so, like and subscribe below. Also, if I'm going to pay the bills, please support me on PayPal in the pinned comment below, or at my fundraiser that's still ongoing at Facebook, on Facebook at YouTuber at Driven to Know. I'm Alan Coffey, and I'm driven to know.